It's no doubt that many people have a difficult time trying to understand the Sigma male. Sigma males are quite stoic, humble, and uninterested in trying to fit in with society as a whole. However, many Sigmas conceal a very deep-rooted dark side that is unleashed from time to time. This mysterious facet of their personality often resonates with traits associated with Machiavellianism, one of the components of the infamous dark triad, alongside narcissism and psychopathy. This isn't to say Sigma males are narcissists or psychopaths. Rather, it just highlights that they possess some Machiavellian tendencies, which typically involve being strategic, pragmatic, and focused on their own interests. Join us in today's video where I'll be discussing 8 of the darkest Sigma male traits. Number 1. They can pretend like you don't exist. Sigma males, when deeply slighted or disrespected, have a tendency to enact a sort of social vanishing act, essentially erasing the offending person from their lives. This darker trait demonstrates their capacity to sever connections swiftly and effortlessly. If a person has genuinely wronged a Sigma, it's as if that person becomes invisible in their eyes. As they walk past, there's no acknowledgement, no recognition. The person might as well not exist. This behavior, while it may seem harsh or cold, is part of Sigma's self-protective strategy. They prioritize their mental and emotional health, and if someone proves to be a detriment to their well-being, that person is promptly kicked from their life. Number 2. They use silence as a weapon. One of the intriguing and somewhat darker traits of Sigma males is their skilled use of silence as a tool of influence. They understand the perplexing power that silence holds in human interaction. By keeping their thoughts and personal information to themselves, they provide no ammunition for others to use against them, maintaining a certain mystique that can be both intriguing and unsettling. Sigmas will strategically employ silence during conversation as a form of boundary setting. For example, when confronted with disrespect or absurdity, a Sigma may choose to not respond at all. This non-reaction is a deliberate move to signal that certain behaviors or remarks are unacceptable. This use of silence as a silent reprimand or a protective shield reveals the Sigma's mastery over non-verbal communication. Number 3. They make cold and calculated decisions. Sigma males make these cold and calculated decisions with no hesitation, driven by pure logic rather than emotion. This can be perceived as manipulative or deceitful to many people. However, it's typically a byproduct of their overly analytical brain. Sigmas are strategic thinkers, often meticulously assessing their environment and social situations to determine the best course of action. It's not that they are inherently manipulative, but rather they prioritize practicality and logic over emotion in decision-making. While this approach may seem cold and impersonal to some, for Sigmas, it's an essential aspect of their nature, providing them with a competitive edge in a world that tends to prioritize emotion over logic. Number 4. Their subconscious will subtly manipulate others without them being fully aware. Sigma males will subconsciously manipulate people without consciously realizing they are doing it in the moment. It's not until they reflect on their day and actions later where they are surprised and shocked to find that they were being manipulative and found themselves subtly influencing other people in ways that even they didn't initially recognize. This bizarre phenomenon is like their mind operating on autopilot, allowing their subconscious to guide their interactions with seemingly no filter. This isn't a universal trait among all Sigma males, but it is more common than you believe. This tendency interestingly aligns with the concept I refer to as the Sigma matrix, the idea that a Sigma's drive and ambition can subconsciously mold the reality they envision. It also sparks a discussion related to determinism versus free will, questioning whether our thoughts, actions, and ideas are truly our own or predestined. The debate suggests that even as Sigma males consciously strive to construct their desired reality, they might also be unknowingly guided by a predetermined path. Their ability to influence subconsciously could be seen as an expression of this deterministic principle. Number 5. Grandiosity. Sigma males have a tendency towards episodes of grandiosity, a darker trait that manifests itself in various ways. Occasionally, they may exhibit symptoms that are similar to mania, characterized by an overwhelming surge of physical and mental energy, elevated excitement, and a heightened sense of self-importance. This mental state can empower a Sigma male, enabling him to be incredibly powerful and bold in his pursuits. However, people must realize that this grandiosity can have some unintended consequences. During these periods, a Sigma male's intense focus and impulsivity may lead him to overlook essential everyday activities, such as eating meals or remembering commitments unrelated to his current obsession. Thus, while this trait can drive them towards significant achievements, it can lead to burnout, which is why balance is needed. Number 6. They will take extreme measures to accomplish their goals. Unlike most people who remain confined within their comfort zones, Sigmas are prepared to take extraordinary measures to achieve their ambitions. They are willing to do uncomfortable things and reach further into the pit of fire to grab their treasure, which for them is greatness. This particular trait, while commendable for its demonstration of perseverance and determination, can be extremely risky. The willingness of Sigma men to subject themselves to extreme discipline, endure pain, or practice extraordinary patience to achieve their goals can potentially push them into harmful situations. While this can certainly lead to big wins, it's a sign of their strong will, but also a warning about the possible dangers of never giving up. Incredible people do incredible things, and incredible things take incredible sacrifices. Number 7. They can never truly forget people who've wronged them. Sigma males are known to possess a particular dark trait, that of an unforgiving memory towards those who have wronged them. Disrespect, once shown, is never forgotten. They have a zero-tolerance policy for such behavior and diligently keep track of those who have been disrespectful towards them. Although Sigmas don't waste time and energy dwelling on the past, the incident remains etched in their memory. They may outwardly forgive you, but the trust that was once there will never fully return. The relationship will never revert back to its original state. This inherent trait, while appearing stern, is part of the Sigma male's self-protective mechanism. Society teaches people to forgive and forget. Then those same people keep getting taken advantage of over and over. Number 8. They are dangerously hard on themselves. Since they don't look for external validation, they frequently rely on their personal accomplishments and achievements for self-affirmation. This self-reliance can be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it drives them to strive for excellence and to continually improve. However, it can also lead to a negative self-perception, especially when they suffer from imposter syndrome. This psychological pattern causes them to doubt their accomplishments and experience a persistent, often crippling, fear of being exposed as a fraud, despite evident success. Sigma males struggling with imposter syndrome often find themselves in a unique position where this perceived disadvantage can turn into a notable strength. Imposter syndrome, while often causing internal discomfort and self-doubt, has been observed to correlate with high performance. This is because individuals dealing with this condition tend to push themselves harder in an attempt to match their perceived expectations. They are consistently striving for excellence, driven by a fear of being revealed as a fraud. For Sigma males, this results in an almost relentless pursuit of self-improvement and achievement. Paradoxically, while they may feel like they're underperforming, the reality often is that they are excelling in their respective fields. Therefore, their ability to convert this internal struggle into a motivating force for greater achievement is a distinct advantage in the face of this challenging condition. If you agree with the points I made in this video, let me know in the comments. For more videos on Sigma males, check out some other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.